The skincare experts here on HSN. My name is Brett Schuckerman. It is really our privilege and our pleasure to have scoured the country for some of the leading experts in the field of skincare and curating their biggest and finest products for you right here at HSN. Now, we all know about probiotics, right? We've heard about them for eating them and taking them in vitamins and in supplements to improve the health of your body. Well, the largest single organ in your body is your skin. So the team at Glowbiotics, which was co-founded by one of the founders of Philosophy Beauty, kind of a big company that so many of you have heard so much about and used for years and years and years, decided to find a way to make probiotics exist in skincare products. It's called Glowbiotics, and today we're gonna take you through two of their best-selling hero products. And Daniel Clary is joining us. He's a licensed esthetician. He's a research chemist for Glowbiotics, and he's here to talk us through the science. And the man is 60, and he just uses Glowbiotic products. I'm just kidding.
You're not supposed to give away all my secrets.
He makes me feel like an old man. So since a 12-year-old chemist is here with us here at HSN, we're gonna have some fun with him. But as a research chemist, he's gonna help you really truly understand what's accomplished with Glowbiotics line. First up is the one-of-a-kind HydraGlow cream oil. For anybody out there who feels like their skin is lackluster, feels like their skin is dull, feels like the lights have been turned off, look at the befores and the afters with the cream oil. This is a complexion enhancer. This is reinvigorating a healthy glow. This is a product that when you look at our before and after shots, it kind of looks like we just changed the lighting. But it is the power of Glowbiotics and what they do for skincare.
Absolutely, Brett. The power of probiotics specifically. Probiotics, you know, you always want to draw, I like to draw the parallel between probiotics internally and what we're doing topically. We all know them very well. We take probiotic supplements, we drink probiotic drinks, we eat our yogurt, but where do you apply that topically? Well, there's a lot of fascinating research happening right now in the field of dermatology showing that when we take these probiotics orally, they help to support that sort of ecosystem in our stomach that helps to support balance and overall health for the body. The same concept is now applied topically. Our skin, believe it or not, the largest organ, yes, but has its own ecosystem as well. And when that ecosystem is out of balance, the skin becomes much more susceptible to everything in the environment that causes it to age. And so taking this probiotic technology, actually extracting the most beneficial components of probiotics and putting them in topical formulation, absolutely remarkable. It actually allows that ecosystem, which is your skin's, believe it or not, first line of defense against the environment. It allows it to better protect from everything in the environment that causes your skin to age. The results we're seeing in the research that we've been sitting on for the past 5 to 6 years is remarkable. We achieve everything we want in skincare, but doing it in a way that's really supportive to the skin. You give the skin the ability to fight off all of those free radicals and aggressors, and ultimately what we're looking for is that glow, and probiotics give that glow.
What I think is truly extraordinary about the Glowbiotics line is, yes, we love the enhancement to our complexion. We love the lightening, the brightening, that healthy glow that a happy 25-year-old has. We all love that concept. But I want you to think more about the fact that what you are investing in today with Glowbiotics is skin health. It's not just skin care, it's not just skin appearance, it is deep down several levels skin health. It is the same reason we choose to eat yogurt and drink kombucha. You're doing the same thing with the pores all over your face with this very lightweight. I want to show you how easily it comes out. It's this great little pump bottle. I think anybody from age 20 to age 80 is going to absolutely love the way this lightweight, creamy formulation just melts into the skin, the way it's going to just drink into the pores. And I truly believe that what you're spending your money on today is not just improving the look, it's not just improving the complexion or the brightness of your skin, but you're actually investing in your long-term skin health, which is why we knew Glowbiotics had to be a part of this show.
Yeah, absolutely, Brett. You obviously can see that gorgeous glow that you get, that immediate benefit that your skin gets. And then obviously the long-term cumulative benefits and the long-term results are there as well. But we wanted to give you the option of getting that immediate glow and radiance. And what that is, it's not anything synthetic we've put in these products. Those are fatty acids, things that your skin, the top layer of your skin requires to maintain proper hydration levels. That's fatty acids giving you that immediate radiance and glow. Also, we infuse it, which is why the product has a little bit of a pink tinge to it. That's actually minerals, reflective minerals that are bouncing light off of the skin for that instant luminosity and instant radiance, while the probiotics and the other active antioxidants and ingredients are working overtime to give you those long-term results. Our clinicals were pretty remarkable in the ability to help reduce all the visible signs of aging, especially the softening and the appearance of lines and wrinkles, the evening of the appearance of uneven skin tone. Pretty remarkable. The clinical studies really blew us away at the corporate office.
Okay, so take a look at a live before and after, not you know, photographs taken over a period of time, not Daniel and I showing you your hands. Take a look at the before, and then take a look at the instant, hydrated, glowing after that you see. Our model has put it only on the one side of her face. You see that instant, you know, almost like radiant sparkle. You see that vibrant, healthy glow, and this is after one application that her skin has completely absorbed the product, has enjoyed the texture and the health benefits that a Glowbiotic product gives into your skin. So this is your chance to do it for you. If you are a beauty junkie and you're looking for something to truly go deep down into the layers and the levels of your skin, if you're looking for a product, I believe, to give to a teenager, a 20-something, who's, you know, looking for healthier, happier, longer lasting skin, this is a great choice to make.
And I want to remind you, Brett, that our products are safe for the body. They're safe for the skin. Remember, that skin is a protective organ, and we don't want to add ingredients that are going to harm the skin or harm the body in any way. So we formulate without the usage of any known phthalates and sulfates and parabens, mineral oil, etc. We are as effective as you can possibly get. We like to say very efficacious skincare, but supported by a safety profile that is truly unparalleled in the industry.
And you know, there's one other thing that you should know. Now, we beat up every brand that we asked to come be a part of the Skincare Experts Show. Glowbiotics is such a unique, specialized, one-of-a-kind skin health brand. They do not put their products on sale. They were not on sale on the Beauty Report. They are not on sale anywhere in the marketplace. Only because they wanted to participate in our Skincare Experts Show, which is today and tomorrow only. Only for these shows, and while the supplies last, you are getting a sale price. That $10 off goes away at midnight tomorrow. If there's a single one left, you're getting FlexPay, you're getting free shipping, and now, unfortunately, I had to put a limited clock up on this presentation because this is such a unique, specialized formulation and science that it is going to be featured throughout our shows tomorrow morning and as we close this event with Amy Morrison tomorrow evening in the Beauty Report. But you will not see better prices tomorrow. You will not see better prices on Glowbiotics ever. This is a one-of-a-kind opportunity for them to play with us in a brand new concept that we are introducing to you here at HSN. So if you're interested in accelerating your skin health, if you've read about the benefits of probiotics on a digestive level and you like the idea of your skin digesting that concept, try Glowbiotics. This is their #1 best-selling hero product. This is their foundational item to start out in the Glowbiotics line. And today, $10 off, free shipping, flex, every reason to take it home and to see what that dewy pink formula can feel like and look like on your own skin at home.
Yeah, absolutely. This is really remarkable because the formulation's actually pretty simple. It's an emulsion of fatty acids and hydration actives that deeply give the skin a surge of hydration, but there's a complex in here, and actually it's seen throughout our entire line. It's our Glowbiotics Balancing Complex, and that consists of that powerful probiotic technology, a nutritional source called a prebiotic for the bacteria on the skin to feed it and maintain its life and vitality, and then a unique vitamin C derivative. We know vitamin C very well. The C that we use in here has the highest concentration of vitamin C seen in any botanical on the planet. The individual actives, our research shows that they are powerful individually at achieving remarkable benefits in improving the health of the skin, but when we combine them together, something magical happens.
You know, for the record, as an HSN host, it all sounded very complicated. This man's a research chemist. As much as he looks like he just graduated from high school, You know, he says, oh, it's so simple. It's just the right ingredients. It's very fine, best of the best chemistry and science. But I think what he's trying to get to the point of is there's not a lot of muss in here. There's not a lot of fillers in here. There's not a lot of extra chemical additives. It's just the right formulations, the right ingredients, and the right delivery. And today, you get to try it out, truly investing in your skin's long-term health, not to mention instant complexion enhancing, all today on sale with free shipping and with FlexPay for you to take it home and to try it out. Now, of course, we want to introduce you to more of the Glowbiotics line. We're going to give you one last chance to see some of the before and afters, and I challenge you to look at these before and afters and not think to yourself, they just changed the lighting. They just turned it up a notch or two. They didn't. That's the skin's own natural glow coming back to life, isn't it?
Absolutely. These are actually third-party independent clinical studies, and after only 8 weeks, I think the most dramatic benefit that we're looking at right here is the radiance, the glow that skin got after only 8 weeks of use.